You have to forgive yourself, and trust me, you can't heal if you don't forgive yourself. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another video. It's again Comfort, and in today's video we would be talking about anxiety and how to cope with anxiety. According to the dictionary, anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. We actually have two types of anxiety. First, the normal anxiety and anxiety disorder. The normal anxiety is the anxiety we get when we are naturally stressed, maybe from work or other things. Normal anxiety helps us to meet up with our deadline for work, and it also helps take us away from danger. On the other hand, anxiety disorder makes you worry excessively about almost everything. You cannot control it. The symptoms of anxiety disorder is fear, losing concentration on a particular task, sleeplessness at night, trembling, having a sense of impending danger whereas there is actually nothing happening, breathing rapidly, sweating, feeling tired and weak. This anxiety can lead to depression, lack of concentration, dropping out of school. It can even lead to suicide. It also affects your communication and your relationship with people. First, take a step back. Get a book or something, just sit down and think, what exactly is making me anxious? Is it work? Is it your relationship? You just list them out. When you list them out, try to think, how can I manage this? If it is your job that is causing that, sit and ask, how can I make my job easier? What can I do? Is it that you're not managing your time properly? Is it your boss? Is it your colleagues? What exactly is making me feel this way towards my job? Look for possible ways to see how you can manage it. If it is your time, if it is your boss, your colleagues, if you can talk to them, or if you can okay, maybe if I wake up earlier, I can get to work early and do some things before the main job, or if I can make extra time, or maybe I don't take enough rest, so you try to take rest. Some people, it tends to be phone call. Maybe when their phone rings, they don't like taking call. They start feeling like, oh, maybe something bad has happened. Maybe they've offended the person that is calling. Maybe the person is calling from home and something had happened at home, something bad had happened. So what you do is maybe put your phone on silent all the time. If you're always on that phone, maybe get a smaller phone and try to put your main SIM there, and put it on silent so you don't know when the phone is ringing. Some people also, they think about their past relationship. Maybe they were in a relationship that didn't work out, and till that very moment they don't know what caused the end of this relationship. It tends to make them anxious. So what you would do in this case is to try to stay away from those people. Exercising is a really great way to release your anxiety. Now, exercising doesn't really have to be you going to the gym. It could be as simple as you taking a walk, doing yoga, or dancing in your apartment. This really helps to release whatever feeling you're having at that moment. You have someone, a friend or a sister, or you just have someone around you who is always complaining about your life. Whenever you people see, the very first thing that is coming from their mouth is, I wish I did this thing better. I wish I did this. I wish I had given him that chance. I wished I had talked to my boss. But no matter how good of a listener you are, at a point you will get tired. You definitely will get tired, and when you see this person, you try to avoid them. This is exactly what you're doing to yourself. You keep blaming yourself for what you did not do, what you would have done better. You're not kind to yourself because you've made mistakes in the past. For you to be kind to yourself, you have to forgive yourself, and trust me, you can't heal if you don't forgive yourself. Yes, we have plans of things to do, but we feel it to be perfect first before doing it. And then we tend to overthink this thing. You think, okay, how do I do it to be perfect? What do I do first? Just do it anyways. When you're done doing it, you can now sit back and look at it. Most times when you look at it, it might not even be as bad as we think. Okay, maybe you didn't really get it. check on how to make amends. So this will actually cut the time you have to be thinking of what should come first, what should I do first. This will help you have control over yourself. Know what you can do and what you cannot do. I've mentioned this in one of my videos before. You cannot do it all. So when you have a lot on your table, or you're already feeling overwhelmed and then you're trying to take up another task, I don't think that's a good thing to do. So learn your limits. This boils back to social media. You're always online on the pages of people you feel are better than you. As in, by the time you're done looking at these people, you feel like, oh God, what am I even doing in this life when these people are doing so much and I'm not doing anything? You scroll through their pages all day long, and when you're done, your anxiety goes higher. So what you do is take a break from social media. It could be for some days or a week. If we're being truthful to ourselves, social media contributes greatly to our anxiety. Use the opportunity to detoxify. When you come back, you feel that your head is lighter. When you're done from the day you get back home, just get into the shower. If you don't have water heater in your bathroom, boil your water and take it to the bathroom. Have a warm or hot bath. Like, this really helps a lot. By the time you're done, it calms your nerves. See, I can't really talk about this enough. This is something we don't look into. See, when you have a gratitude list, like every day, make a list of 5 things you are grateful for. Trust me, you will notice that you have a lot to be grateful for. I noticed this last year. I was having this anxiety disorder, or should I say depression. I really did let this take over me. I didn't work on it. I just let the devil deal with me, stole my joy. Throughout last year, I wasn't really happy. It's grumbling, complaining about what I haven't achieved. It did affect me. But something I noticed recently was when I talked to a friend, and while talking, that yeah, they are aware I didn't achieve anything, but then I should list out the things I'm actually grateful for. Oh boy, when I did, I had a lot to be grateful for, like a whole lot of things to be grateful for. So try this listing out of things you're grateful for. It will reduce your complaining, and the more you're grateful about the things you have and the things you've achieved, it makes way for you to think of opportunity. Try to always look out for the things that are going well and try not to think too much of the things that aren't going well. Now, the most important of all this to me is prayer. Praying is something we really don't appreciate that much. But I notice that whenever I'm stressed, I'm having this anxiety, I look for a place that is calm and quiet, and I talked to God. I tend to tell God how I am feeling at that particular moment, what's wrong with me. By the time you're done talking to God or whoever you pray to, you would feel better. There's this divine peace. I don't know for you, I don't know for others, but there's this divine peace I get when I pray. Most times I really don't know what to say. I really don't know how to start saying it, but then I just start talking. By the time I'm done, there's this peace I get. So I think you should also try it. And besides, the Bible in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 said, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." So whenever you're feeling anxious, just take this portion of the Bible to God. Remind him that this is his promise to you. I believe we'll all be good. Caffeine somehow makes you feel jittery, you're anxious, you're over the place, like your body system is high, you want to do things. I don't think that's what you need when you're feeling anxious. When you're feeling anxious, you actually need to be calm. So you feeling this way, jittery, all over the place, when you take caffeine, means you shouldn't take it. If you really want to take something in, there are different types of teas you can take that will help calm your nerves. create a playlist of all the songs that makes you happy and brings back good memories. I'm not saying you should create a playlist or add a song that will make you remember your past relationship or something that had happened before. Just play them when you're feeling anxious or you're having anxiety. Just sit, stay in a place, play these songs and try to sing along. It will really help release your stress level. Something is really bothering you and you really don't know how to do it, just get a book you love and read. So reading this book now will help you concentrate on a particular thing and take your mind off what is bothering you at that moment. If you don't have a solution to it, all your focus and concentration would be on the book. Most times it might not help, but I believe if you have a good book and you're a good reader, reading would help you feel less anxious because your mind is off what is bothering you and you're now thinking about the book you are reading. Talk to family and friends. Now, when I say talk to family and friends, there are some people you shouldn't talk to about your anxiety, because when you tell them, they are trying to like make it look as if it's nothing. There's some family members or friends that when you're done talking to, you feel worse than how you were feeling before you started talking to them. And trust me, this is not what we want. So try to know the people you can talk to, those that can advise you. Even if they don't advise you, there are people you can talk to. When you're done talking to them, you feel better even when they don't say anything. So know these people in your life and try to talk to them. Try to sleep when you are stressed. Maybe after taking a warm bath, you sleep. After sleeping and you wake up, you would definitely feel better than you were before you went to sleep. Another way I tend to ease off my anxiety is to see a movie. So I just maybe get my phone or my laptop, Netflix, and get a movie to see. Maybe comedy, action movie, or any type of movies you like rather. So when you're done seeing them, it will help ease this anxiety of yours. Is actually totally different from depression. These are two different things. Thank you so much guys for staying through to the end of this video. I believe this video was helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed and watch my other videos.